welcome to my channel, The Makeover Mom. If you guys are not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and that bell so you can be notified every time I post new videos. So today we're gonna just get right into it. These are my tips for talking to your clients. It can be very nerve-wracking to speak with people. I've personally struggled with talking to clients since the beginning. I'm not necessarily a shy person, but I'm not a person that likes to talk in front of people. Go figure, because I do YouTube. It also kind of trickles down into speaking with clients. I get really nervous and just for no reason, I'm just all in my head. So in my opinion, 75% of the reason why you may have trouble speaking with clients or feel nervous is that you're probably unprepared. So the number one thing that I do is write everything down. Sometimes before I even have a phone consultation with my clients, I'll write down how I'm going to even greet the client when I first answer the phone. Sometimes I even struggle with how am I entering into the conversation. So what I will do is write down how I expect that intro into that conversation to go. So when I call clients, I usually say, "Hi, may I speak with such and such and such?" They'll say, "This is her," or "This is blah blah," and I say, "Hi, I'm Taylor from my business name. I received your message and I know you had some questions, so I wanted to go over them with you." Boom. Open it up for them, let them talk, and I go from there. And I also sometimes will even write bullet points or specific questions that I know that I need to ask them, so I don't forget throughout the conversation, and I'll be looking over it while I'm talking so I can make sure I can bring those up at the appropriate time. Number 2, if it is possible for you, is to schedule all of your phone consultations or your meetings ahead of time. Now, some of you are going to have to list your phone number on your website or whatnot, and people are just going to be calling you all the time. You don't have that luxury. For me, I do not list my phone number on my website. I list an email and a contact form, and then I call them because I have the kids and I just don't have the time to be picking up the phone here and there. I don't want people to feel like I'm not answering their calls or anything like that. So what I do is they contact me via the contact form, they submit a form to me, and I give them a call back. And so that allows me to schedule my phone consultations with them, which allows me to be more prepared for those phone calls instead of getting those last minute impromptu, they caught you in the middle of making dinner, phone calls like that where you're very unprepared. Number 3, what I suggest is to compose your frequently asked questions outline. Now this is really going to help you when you're talking to clients in your meeting or your phone consultation, because as you'll notice on most websites, they'll always have a frequently asked questions page, and there's a reason for that. It's because people always tend to ask the same questions over and over again. So if you already have them answered, you'll be fully prepared for when, of course, they ask them again, which they will. Even when I have my phone consultations, I have listed on my website a frequently asked questions page, and I still talk to clients and they still ask me the same questions that are listed on the frequently asked questions page. So if you already have those answers written down, as soon as they ask them, you just refer right to your page. You'll probably start to know all these by heart, but if you don't, you'll already have your frequently asked questions page in front of you, and you'll already be able to pop off those answers like that. If you don't create this page ahead of time, the problem that you have is when you're speaking with clients, you don't have anything cement and concrete to be able to refer to. So when you're talking to those clients, you're kind of mouthing off answers that you might not necessarily agree with, that might not necessarily really be your policies. For instance, even pricing. If you don't have any solid prices written down and pre-prepared starting prices, you're going to be all over the place when people call you, and you're going to either undercharge for your services or overcharge and scare people away, or you might promise more than you're actually capable or willing to deliver. My number 4 tip when talking to clients is don't be afraid to say, "I'll let you know." Now, I always used to hate this. I felt like, I'm being unprofessional when I don't have an answer to something, but it's more unprofessional to quote a wrong answer or quote a wrong price or give misinformation than to let your client know that you will get right back to them with the answer because you don't have it readily available. It's not gonna scare them off. If anything, you'll sound very professional. My number 5 tip is to send out a questionnaire. Now, I list my questionnaire on my website so it can be accessed at any time by my clients, and that's how they begin the booking process with me. Now, I know some other event planners will let the client contact them and then they'll send out the questionnaire, but I kind of like to speed through that process. And what this does is allow you to get all the information you need before you speak with them. It cuts time during the consultation, and it allows you to be completely prepared. You have a clear idea on what they're looking for, on questions that they might ask, and you can be prepared with your answers ahead of time, making you sound more professional, keeping your conversation time down, because you don't have hours and hours to sit on the phone with clients, and it's not necessary. And also, why it's really good, and one of the things that I love about it, is that it's a written agreement of what the client wants. So if they say later on and say, oh, I didn't want that, I say, here's your party request right here. I bring it out and say, this is what you listed and this is why this was included, or something like that, if you ever have an issue. Now, I don't have issues that often, but sometimes you will have those clients, and it's good to have everything written down and able to be referred to at any moment's notice. So that's my quick tips for how to talk to your event planning clients. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and got something out of it. If you guys have any tips and you want to share them, go ahead and leave a comment below. Also, if you guys love this video, would like to see more, go ahead and make sure to subscribe and like so that other people will see this video as well. If you need any additional help getting started with your business, your event planning business, you guys can go ahead and check out my guide. I'll have the link in the description box below and probably up here as well. Alright, so thank you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay strong, keep working hard, and God is going to bless you.